I just spent $100 to buy stock in MrBeast, and the last one of you to take your hand off a picture of his face keeps my investment. Hold on a second. MrBeast intro, MrBeast background music. Don't worry, guys. Although I'm wearing his merch right here, I'm not MrBeast, but I did get a chance to invest $100 into him through the BitConnect. I mean BitClout platform, and one of my friends who are sitting in my living room right now are going to keep my equity stake in his company. First things first, how was I able to invest in MrBeast as if he was a publicly traded company? Well, that's a good question. I recently joined this application by the name of BitClout, and it essentially gives everyday people like you or me the opportunity to invest in our favorite creators or celebrities, and in exchange, if the price of the coin goes up, we'll make fat stacks. So for example, on the platform, MrBeast has his own coin valued at over $30,000. Elon Musk has a coin worth over $60,000, and finally, even our former president Donald Trump has a coin worth over 13 bands. The price of these coins, relatively similar to a lot of other currencies, is based solely on supply and demand, which is often affected by the popularity of the creator or the celebrity, hence the name BitClout. This is why, for example, MrBeast coin on BitClout is worth $30,000 per coin, while mine is only worth anywhere between $5 and $20. Now that you guys have a little bit of an understanding on BitClout and how it works, let me get into my personal thoughts on the platform, whether it's a good way to make money online, and also if financial wolf currency will be the new world currency in the future. The answer to that is obviously yes. Jokes aside, what I want to get into next is my thoughts on BitClout as an overall platform. Honestly, I see some major potential in the platform as a whole, especially if they continue to rise in user base and gain popularity, and also if you're someone who keeps up to date with trends on YouTube or just social media in general. For me personally, I see some major opportunity to make money on BitClout because I'm someone who watches Drama Alert a lot as a YouTuber.
Let's get right into the news.
And based on what my boy Keemstar is saying, I do see two potential investment opportunities on BitClout right now, and that is to, number one, invest in either Jake Paul or Ben Askren before their boxing match on April 17th of 2021, and I also see some opportunity in potentially investing in David Dobrik's coin. Coins on BitClout are 100% based on popularity, and right now it's safe to say that David Dobrik is in some hot water due to all of the negative headlines surrounding his name, and whether he's going to be able to recover his career or not, I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. But if he is able to, we could see a huge rise in his coin, all the way from $4,000 where it is now to MrBeast levels, which is literally like $25,000 or $30,000 per coin. Speaking of MrBeast, let's check in on my three friends to see how they're doing in this last to leave challenge. It has been roughly 30 minutes of you guys keeping your hands on MrBeast's face, and well, it is time to start the first elimination round. Right in front of me, as you guys can see, I have a little wheel, and I'm gonna go ahead and spin it, and whoever name it lands on has to answer a question. Christian, you need to answer a question on finances. Christian, your question is, to the nearest $1,000, what was Bitcoin's previous high price in 2017?
140,000.
What?
Well, let me tell you one thing. Bitcoin has never reached over $100,000 per coin, so you are in fact incorrect, and I'm sorry, but you need to take your hand off MrBeast.
It's last take their hands off. Not you get a stupid question that no one else asked you. You're out.
One contestant down, one more to go before we figure out who wins a stake in MrBeast. So with that being said, let's get into the next part of this video, and that is if I personally think BitClout is a viable way to make money online, or if it's just the next BitConnect scandal.
Independently, financially independently.
The answer to that is right now, it's really just impossible to know. At least for the next several months, I think BitClout is going to be in a world of controversy because they essentially put celebrities and social media creators on their quote-unquote decentralized network, and now they're getting hit with cease and desist letters by the people on the application left and right. So it's going to be interesting to see if BitClout is able to survive the next several months, or if they're just going to be around for a little while and then poof, they're gonna disappear. Another concern I have with BitClout is if it's even legal to sell stock in a person, because if so, how do you even regulate that? As an example, imagine I was a super famous YouTuber like MrBeast with 30 million YouTube subscribers, which will hopefully happen one day, and then I decide, you know what, I want to quit YouTube and walk away with the massive payday. Could I just buy put options on myself, quit YouTube, get myself canceled, and then secure a massive bag, or would the SEC be on my ass? Another concern I have with the platform is the fact that you can't even withdraw the Bitcoin that you initially put into it. So that means unless Financial Wolf Coin becomes recognized as a global currency, your money isn't really worth anything in your BitClout account because you can't withdraw it and you can't really use it for anything. They have said, however, that on BitClout, you're gonna have the ability to withdraw your funds soon, but until that happens, I don't really feel comfortable putting my life savings into Logan Paul or MrBeast stock. A lot of those questions are things we just don't know the answer to yet, and for now, I would say if you're planning on putting money in BitClout, I would instead keep that money invested in Bitcoin because you're gonna be much better off with that long term, at least based on what we know right now. Unless you're buying my coin, by the way. Now that you guys have been enlightened on the BitClout platform as a whole, let's check in one more time on my two friends competing in a last to leave challenge for an equity stake in MrBeast company. It has officially been 1 hour of the contestants keeping their hand on MrBeast's face, and well guys, how are you doing?
I'm so excited to touch MrBeast.
What about you, Riley?
Going great.
Well, you guys probably won't be doing so good in a little bit because right here I have the Wheel of Fortune, and whoever's name it lands on has to answer a financial question. It landed on Riley's face.
Yes.
Riley, your question is, are you subscribed?
Yes.
Can you show proof that you're subscribed? As you guys can see on her phone screen right here, she is subscribed to the channel, so you got the question right, and Danielle, now the question passes over to you. Are you subscribed?
You bet I am. I am subscribed and I have notifications on.
Show proof. You gotta show proof. Boom! She actually has my channel popped up, subscribed with the bell notification on. Hint, hint, maybe you guys should do that also. Since you guys both passed this round of questioning, it is time to spin the wheel once again, and we're gonna see who wins. Danielle,
No!
it is your turn to answer a financial question. Are you ready?
Please.
What is the name of Warren Buffett's company?
Amazon.
No, that is wrong.
Oh, that's Bezos.
What is it, Christian?
Berkshire Hathaway.
Too bad. You are out, my friend. Riley wins $100 cash for being subscribed. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be sure to give it a like. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.